enough to win this battle. Let's go.
Come on, Sedona. Back to work. Let's hurry, okay? People are dying. See you down there.
Eyes closed and dreams go free. Got an angel next to me. Hold me close so I can breathe. Let me go so I can live.
Well done, everybody. We can collectively take credit for that because we worked as a team. We used our hearts and our minds to defeat the enemy with minimal loss or damage.
Take me far away.
All right, now I'm gonna stay and catch my family. How you guys doing out there across planet Earth? I hope everyone can see me. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, goodness gracious. Lots of things to discuss. And, I woke up this morning a little different. I know people are talking about different things that they've been experiencing, especially in dream time and whatnot. I woke up and it was like, I go into my normal routine. I look at my financials and I look at some different things that are going on, politically and financially. And something changed this morning where it was like, all right, it's almost like you've had enough of that. Like it's time for a new routine. It's time for something else. It's time for you to actually use your creative abilities and actually create things for your family and to express, some of the things that I discuss honestly, with my higher selves and with some of the councils up there and kind of disclosing more about why we're here and who we are. And I think it's sometimes a lot of us kind of hide behind, certain genres, let's just say. Because the real us and the true, star seeds angelics, that we are, the most important thing is to understand is that we are all reflections of the collective. So what type of reflection would you like to be? What sort of reflection of the collective do you want to be a part of? And for me, sometimes going inward right now, what I'm getting for a lot of us empaths out there is kind of like take care of your family, your friends, your responsibilities, but kind of bring it in tight right now, where we've got things. Okay, there we go. Kind of bring it in tight right now because there's a lot of things, especially with these upgrades. You may be feeling lethargic. You may be feeling a little under the weather. Some days you're on, some days you're off. These solar activities and these solar flares that are hitting us are activating us in different ways. In some realities, in some functions, when you take a carbon life form to a crystalline-based life form, it's all about the data it can uptake or receive. So in a lot of the ways that I'm feeling for us right now is in what ways can this data be processed in your reality, in the physical, and have it make sense and be more of a balancing mechanism rather than like we're all paddling out and it's 10 feet overhead and some of us are being able to duck dive and some are just getting smashed on, if you guys know about the surfing references. But it's like we're all just paddling out as fast as we possibly can, and I feel like we need to kind of hit the brakes a little bit and take a deep breath and calm down. What I'm realizing with these algorithms from these different platforms is that they are also trying to speed things up and make you feel anxiety. Okay, so in that being the sense, that being the case, what specifically is it about us right now? And yeah, obviously time speeding up and all that jazz, but what is it really going on right now that wants us to put us in a state of anxiety, right? My thing is that, does that really serve? So what I'm trying to say is, like, right now it's really time to listen to your inner voice, practice with your own internal meditation, try to get out in the morning. I know it's hot out there if you guys are in the northern hemispheres. I know there's huge heat waves going on. I also know there's a lot of weather manipulation going on. I also know that they're tracking all kinds of weird temperature differentials coming straight from Antarctica due north up the Atlantic. I don't know why no one's talking about this. I see the political system as a complete show for us, just to be absolutely clear. I mean, what is a political system when you have huge impulses of fluctuations of energy moving through the oceans from Antarctica all the way up the Atlantic? It's the second time it's happened. What I'm getting to is distraction. Everyone is telling you, look over here when this is going on. So for each and every one of you, I kind of challenge you guys to kind of maybe switch up your morning routine and how you normally wake up. Because right now, I always tell you guys exactly how I'm being addressed by my aspects, my higher selves, to adjust. They're like, hey, 2023, 2024 guy, enough with that. Get in here. This is what's going on right in here. Now, what questions would you like to answer for your family? How can you assist the collective today? What are some things we should all be paying attention to? Now, and I've also had gone into dissertations. I know some people ask me, or they put in the comments because you're new. You know what I mean? Do you guys believe in Jesus? Absolutely. We believe in Jesus Christ. His birth name was Yeshua. I've gone to work for the dude 3 or 4 times, seen him in person 3 or 4 times. I'm actually one of his dudes on the ground. So from now into infinity till when I exit the suit, you don't have to ask that question. Okay, fantastic. What else? I'm also homies with Brahma. I'm also homies with Buddha. Okay, I'm also homies with Krish, Vish, and Shiva. Okay, so I hit my knees for Source, the original creator of my soul. Okay. Again, just become crystal clear with you. Okay. What else? I'll do anything for that guy. And this is something that maybe some people waking up need to kind of understand about who Team Light is, a group of Christed beings, where we come from all over the galaxy. Why are we here to assist planet Earth in shifting into a higher density? What functions of realities do you guys believe? I believe that human beings are limitless. And I believe that in this game, the only thing that this game or this projection or this density is trying to convince you is that you are not part of the infinite when you are. So I just want to be really cool about that. And I just wanted to say, too, I do feel a lot of people hide behind certain things. And let's be honest. Listen, if you're a good person, be a good person. And I'm not trying to pick like what territory you come from, what language you speak, and then what deity or how you were raised as a child to believe. Okay, I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is that be in your heart, be a loving person, be a good person, treat each and every person with respect. Why don't we start there before you start adding all the laws, regulations, and belief systems? Like, I feel like all of the stuff they stacked on top of the base elements of existence and harmony is what we need to really discuss. Let's get back into the basics of being a good person. Let's talk about the basics. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted to say about that, because some people don't know. Yeah, dude, I've literally had the dude 2 or 3 times show up. In Istanbul, he showed up for me. In the beginning of my awakening, he shows up for me. I don't know what to tell you. And I got in a conversation with him. This is funny. This is brand new. 2 days ago. And I go, bro, what's the deal with your name? Yeshua or Jesus Christ? Which one do you prefer? And he's like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, is there a reason for that? He was just like, a name is just a name. But for me, he prefers Jesus Christ, to be called Jesus Christ. So I just wanted to say that. You know, for all those guys out there named Jesus, your parents chose well. He prefers that. Okay, let's just get that out of the woodwork. I just wanted to express that, you know, in all humble functions of reality. Listen, like, some of us are starseeds from different places. We get here, we have to kind of assimilate into this population based upon the population that's here and what they've gone through. What I'm trying to say is that don't drink too deeply in the Kool-Aid, but rather realize what the teachings were that some of these ascended masters that have previously incarnated were trying to share. And I can tell you that they're very similar. Okay, just be a good person. Okay, all right. That's all I'm trying to say, and bring it on. Listen, okay, I get this, you know, like, hey, I'm like, no, I mean, you know, they try to put us in a box, like, are you part of the New Age? And I'm like, I had lives in Atlantis and Lemuria where I was actually kind of a big deal a long time ago. Am I a part of the New Age? You guys can't even figure out why the entire planet was buried in 30 feet of sand 120 years ago. I don't know. I don't know where to put that on your tab. So what I'm getting to is, what are we really figuring out here? Who you are, why you came here, and how we're here to help. Okay, I just want to be kind of crystal clear. You know, people were like, "Hey, man, what happened?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why Lemuria and Atlantis went down. I don't know about whatever this was. Okay, making jokes. Everyone relax. Okay. Okay, and it's, Yahweh. Yeah, I don't think it's Yeshua's his name, and Yahweh, you guys, the Enlil function of that and the Enki function of it. Listen, we're all figuring that out, okay? Some of the archons we have grabbed, and after they go through processing, and, you know, basically you know, just like a cop would, you know, you arrest a perp, and then, you know, it kind of goes into a holding cell, and, like, you know, the rest of the operation goes on. And then I get information back, especially after those guys we grabbed in the Western Caribbean that were doing naughty things. And I asked, I'm like, so what exactly was this and who is this? And they were like, it was a carbon copy of an Elohim. It was the night side shadow version of an Elohim. I don't know if it was a captured Elohim by the Matrix. I don't know if it was a captured soul of an Elohim or a carbon copy of an Elohim, but that's what that being is. So someone carbon copied an Elohim's soul signature, made an archon, and that's what I'm arresting. They're like, more or less. I was like, fantastic. You know, sometimes you feel like you're like 200, you know, I know some of you guys feel the same way. I feel like I'm like at least 100 years I incarnated, at least 100 years too early on this planet. I'm just like, okay, well, that'll eventually get written in a scroll somewhere. Hey, maybe someone say, you know, tip your waiter on the way out. All right. So what am I getting to with all this? Are a lot of these negative beings just captured souls, captured and reprocessed energy? And I think this real enemy is this inverted matrix. This inversion of our true soul spark, this inversion, this shadow function of reality is the true enemy that we are facing. So I think for me, even saying that, it makes me feel a lot better about some of the things that we have been cleaning up, because am I really upset with the beings unconscious of the fact that they had been hoodwinked into the inversion? Because that's much easier for me to kind of process, like, oh, you just didn't know any better. You were born into that. You had no idea you were in an inverted matrix. Raise your hand. And they were like, I thought this was reality. And I was like, got it. Like, I can play in that place of neutrality, right? Other than someone who actually knew exactly what they were doing and wanted to take advantage of a population and wanted to be negative to us and treat us poorly, right? So I'm just trying to say, you know, it helps me at least. Everyone's up to their, this is my experience. You are completely able to believe whatever you want. But I mean, have you ever heard, like, when you actually grab an archon, high level archon, you actually got them and they're starting to clean the dude up, and then you're like, what is that? I don't think anyone's ever said, that's a captured Elohim. So what is an Elohim? You know, we get to a place where we're really talking about like galactic wars electric wars, the 2 pyramid wars Billy Carson talks about on this planet, this whole belief system has been dumbed down so much to think that you're the center of the universe, man, and this is all there is. It's just you and the monkeys and the bananas, and we don't know what that is and why there's underground cities and underworld cities and cities at 30 to 300 feet outside the, left-hand side of India. We don't want to talk about that. This is who you are with all this Darwin bullshit. And I'm just trying to say, like, it's not to take anything too personally right now. It's to stay in your heart. Know that we haven't been told the truth. Know that you being in a good mood when you wake up in the morning is the most important thing you could try to focus on, because that's the only way. We can't control the external sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. And especially viewing the external in things in different countries and people fighting and all this stuff going on. Listen, we know stuff's popping off everywhere. But if that takes you to a level of anxiety where you're like frozen like a deer in headlights and you can't function, it's time to shut it off. Because I can guarantee you that's not going to help you with your ascension, and that's not going to help you with these solar flares, and that's not going to help you have a happy, productive life. I can promise you that. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about it. Okay. Yep, false timelines have collapsed. Absolutely. Earth sign coming in hot. Much love. And love is the truth. Yes. And we all have a nougat of Christ consciousness. We have to develop the nougat. The seed of Christ in consciousness, and let it bloom, let it blossom. Okay? God is everything, man. Hey, man, all day. And listen, whatever the function, if it's a Yahweh, if it's a Yeshua, if it's whatever it is, what I'm trying to say is that, does that God treat you good? Do you feel good feelings when you say that name? If you do, rock with that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we have to get beyond the words and the names, ladies and gents. We really do. Yes, he's made with love. Thank you. And I just want to be real. Yes, and I know, and my boy Johnny, contact him. I texted him. I love him. Chief Russell does have some important videos coming out, and I do want to interview him because he's crushing right now. Holler back at your boy. Let him text me, hit me up. Okay, unplug frequently. Yep, and surf it, baby. If you guys any specific questions, please let me know. And like I said, some of these relationships, listen, I'm a very hands-on learner. I didn't even know who Brahma was until I was making grids for India. I don't know, 6-7 years ago when I went, 8 years ago. I didn't even know who Brahma was. I'm making grids in the backyard, doing my normal ET thing, and I kept hearing Brahma, just like that, while I'm making grids. And I was like, Brahma. And I was like, I literally was like, who's Brahma? I was like, I swear, I was like a blonde from Orange County. I'm like, who is Brahma? I literally Googled it, and it's like the god of all the deities in India. Like, that's Pops. And literally, he was checking on me like, hey, you're going to go grid my mountain, huh? Over there at Vishnu Devi Temple. We'll be watching you. I had no idea. You guys, I'm like monkey see, monkey do. What I'm trying to tell you is that I have a personal relationship with Shiva. I know where his citadel is over, was it Mount Kailash? I know what level in the mountain the dude's sleeping, projecting from, okay? I also know that they haven't had a real guru master since 1969 in Rishikesh. It's an echo program. Since the Beatles were there. What else? I mean, what I'm saying is I go around all these countries and I meet all these cool people and deities and beings. I just want you to know, like, I'm homies with the beings that want to make this planet a better place. And I don't know how to put that in a box for you and put it in a scroll so you can read it every day. What I'm trying to say is have an open mind and an open heart. And in every single different country, there are galactic, benevolent beings helping the population everywhere. Just wanted to be real with that. So, yeah, how about love is love? Love is the real religion that should be preached on this planet, and we're all one. Let's just go with unity consciousness and go straight up to, tier 1 assets. That's what I'm saying. So I just want to be real with that. That's how I feel about it, okay? Yeah, I got mad respect for Yeshua. He has showed up for me many times. I can't tell you, there's not many deities that have showed up for me like him. Even though we get in conversations, jesting, He has a great sense of humor. This is my relationship with Yeshua, Jesus. It's always like I'm the younger brother, and he's like making jokes, and I'm like, oh, you think it's funny? Well, check this out. Like, I'm always like, he's got a lot of witty sarcasm that you're like, yeah, I know you're right, but let me figure it out. You know, like you're trying to tell like a 12-year-old, you're like, hey, don't do it like that. Do it like this. And the little 12-year-old's like, I'm going to show you. Watch me do it. And then at the end of the day, you should have just listened. Jesus Christ. Okay. Is that good? Is that clear enough? Okay, from here to South Africa. Is that cool? All right. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and have some fun. It makes me happy just talking about the guys, you know. Yeah, you know. He's like, I'll save your slippers. Hey, man, I miss my slippers so much. I don't think you understand. I wear Crocs. It's not the same. It's not the same, okay? I'll save your slippers. Yeah, I guess I have a relationship with them to answer every single person on that. Yeah, I have a personal relationship with them. How does that sound? Okay. And Mother Mary and Sophia. Don't forget them. I mean, I don't know. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, across the earth, love yourself, love your brothers and sisters. Okay? Now, the reason why I wanted to call this, I wanted to talk to you guys because I am going to be gassed, actual size. I'm being filmed. We're filming. I'm doing a presentation in about, 2 hours, right? 2.5 hours in Ultimate Live Mission in Sedona. I'm bringing my cameras, all my gear, and all the new stuff I'm making. But I thought to myself, like, talking about these solar energies and talking about these solar flares and these flashes, what is this? The frequency is going to pick up whenever there's a lot of distortion. If you want to think about it, every time a solar flare hits, it feels like time speeds up. Time speeds up. Time speeds up. People are getting in position. Another flare hits. It's almost like if you imagine if you took, and this is an interesting analogy, but imagine like an ant farm at night, and they're like doing their normal thing, and you just turn on a flashlight for no reason, and the ants are like, hey, and they start scattering and moving around and fluxing and doing things, and then the flashlight turns off. Well, imagine Creator has a flashlight, and he's like, hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me running? And then it turns it off. So speeding up, us kind of figuring out and getting ready, getting organized, getting prepared for positive things. I'm going to stay in this positive timeline. I know there's a lot of things going on. For me and my family, we're called Team Light for a reason. We get that the whole world is shifting and the old system has to collapse. We get that the old financial system has to collapse. We understand the Fed should never have existed. We understand that we should have, the Titanic never should have went down, and a couple of those people that were against the central banks should still be alive. Okay, we get that Jekyll Island never should have happened. Okay, we got it. We got it. To this day, I'm surprised, like, one of my versions, I'm like, can you go ahead and time jump back to that island and just go and take care of that so we don't have, so my 3D incarnation 80 years from that isn't so weird? I don't know what these kids are playing with down here. So you got to be real careful. You piss the wrong beings off, they do take it personally. Have you ever talked to an old god? Have you? You ever had a conversation with an old god that hasn't been in the game in 10,000 years? And you piss his lower fractal off? Do you think these beings are going to protect you from him or her? Be very careful right now. The Galactic Councils, right? And the Federations of Earth, right? The Galactic Federations of Planets. And everyone's watching this game right now, okay? What I'm trying to express is don't forget about the older versions that are still here from past games, cycles, that are also participating, leveling up. It's not just about the new people coming in on ships. There's a lot of old things in this planet that are also working on their ascension that also have something they'd like to say, hence the Azarites. Okay? 200,000 years was that fast ago. Okay, before, here comes some cedar races. It was that fast. It was that long ago for some beings. So just kind of put stuff in perspective, come from your heart, and realize we're all doing our best together. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Whew. Go ahead and put that in a Hallmark card. How does it feel? Let's get it. God is love and vice versa, baby. Love my Spider-Man Crocs. Come on, man. They don't stink. Crocs are fantastic. Crocs are fantastic. I know the fashion designer on the movie Idiocracy did it as a joke, but hey, sometimes jokes work, right? Look at Dogecoin. Everyone thought it was a joke. Musk didn't. Oh yeah, for sure. Are enlightenment causing the solar flares? Yes. So light equals data. Light equals data. So if we're transceivers going from carbon-based to crystalline base, the more light this body can absorb, right? And our DNA can absorb, or data, it can absorb, process, and then send. Transceivers, okay? Hope that helps. So that's why detoxing is so important right now. That's why sleep is so important right now. That's why trying to be in a stress-free environment is so important right now. That's why turning off the phone sometimes and turning off the Wi-Fi is important. Give yourself and your body the opportunity in the most graceful way possible to adjust to the new frequencies. And I can guarantee you it's not staring at things from the past. Promise you that. The things that are coming are unimaginable. Okay? You're welcome. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yes, codes. Give me the codes, man. Give me the codes. What's the intro song? I don't know. I made it. There's Wall Street Crash. Created a song called Stars. I was the director on a long time ago. They're awesome. And the other song is, I don't know. I made that with the thing. Okay, we are here. Any specific Doge? What's up, y'all? Any specific questions right now? You guys are feeling anything coming in? And yes, massive love from Maryland. Love you. Okay, we're going to pull some cards. I just wanted to kind of say, hey, I want to check in with my family because I know I'm going to go crush in about 2 hours. I'm going to send all those healing codes to everyone there. If you guys are coming up, check it out. I'm going to have all my new there. I've got all new types of things. I don't know if you can see this. Magnets to actually test the field strength. Oh, this thing's vibrating. Test the field strength of what you guys want to do. I don't think I'm bringing the big ones. We'll see. If anyone that comes to Ultimate Light Mission would like to see some of our larger things in the bigger pyramids, I have 9 powered pyramids on the property, and we can set up a time for you to check out the gallery at the Team Lighthouse and kind of get you guys dialed in. If you're thinking about healing sanctuaries, I got you. You're thinking about creating a meditative space at your house, I got you. If you're thinking about gridding your home, got you. Where to start? I got you all day. My job is to make your life easier. I'm a super empathic person. I can't be in big cities. I go in big cities, I got to bring certain things with me just so I can go to bed. I'm like, yeah, put this on the right-hand side, you go to bed. Or where's the Wi-Fi coming from the house? So they're like, over there. You stay at Airbnb, I'll put this in between that and the router. What I'm trying to say is the more sensitive you get, the more aware you get, the more it bothers you. When you're like unconscious, like zombie mode, you don't feel anything. Wait till your gifts turn on, your chakras activate, right? Your chi starts turning on, and your field goes from the size of your bedroom to the whole level of the house. It's going out 60 feet in all directions. You're feeling everything around you. That's when you need to kind of shield and protect yourself a little bit because you are becoming that sensitive, okay? All right, let's get to the cards. Let's go. Did I ever tell you guys what I did to my dad? So, this is a funny story. Okay, listen, he might not even know this. I think I told him. So, my dad was asleep. This is like 7 years ago. Corporate America, right? He was out cold. Maybe he remembered his dreams sometimes. Usually fighting zombies and whatnot, right? So every time I come back from an activation, what I do is I take a stone from the activation and I place a grid that's quantum entangled to my grid. And I take the stone back and I crush it up and I make a carbon copy so I can run the freeway back and forth. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, now. When I get home back to Manhattan Beach before my parents moved, I kept putting orgonite under my parents' bed and I didn't say anything. I put plates from like Egypt, Giza, like makes sacred things. I just slide them under the bed at Thanksgiving or Christmas, right? So about 2 years later, right, a year and a half, all of a sudden my dad like grabs me. He's like, "I'm seeing you in my dreams," and I'm sitting there going like, "About time!" Like, Jeez Louise. Hey, congratulations, right? I can remember my dreams. So, if you guys are thinking about a birthday present for your family or maybe an unconscious partner, just put it under the bed. Don't even tell them. Turn it on, put a black t-shirt on it. They can't even see the light. Plug it in, just go, oh, night-night. Have a good just do it. And the funniest thing is they'll be like, it might take 6 weeks. All of a sudden your mom will go, hey, I saw you in my dreams and we were doing something. All of a sudden it just boots up. Okay, there's no one on this planet should not be remembered. Like every single person on this planet should remember their dreams every single night. I'm sorry. If you're not, we got to get you there. That's how you see into the future. That's how you make those business deals happen. Manifesting from a future time point. That's how you see to be aware of certain things approaching. You got to pay attention to your dreams. That's all I'm trying to say. So if you think you can't wake an unconscious parent up, yeah, you can. It's probably the funniest thing you can't do. I mean, you're doing it for their own ascension. You're like, okay, yeah. This is one thing that's kind of cool about my products. You're like, oh yeah, this is all that new age. It's all about that new age. Waka, waka, waka. Go ahead and put a sundial under the new age person's talking trash. Slide it under their bed, underneath their upper back. Turn it on and don't say a word. Just go, night. Just leave it on. Just whoop, whoop. All of a sudden they're like, I don't think I should eat red meat. I don't think I should eat Snickers anymore. I'm changing my toothpaste. I don't want to watch the news. All of a sudden you're just like slowly waking up like an NPC. You know what I mean? You're like, wait a minute. Okay. It's funny. Try it. If you haven't done it yet, just try it. It's hilarious. Okay. You're only trying to help your family in the first place, you know? So anyways, everyone knows where I'm going with that. So there's all kinds of different devices to do that. Okay. I know some of you guys want to manifest abundance. So listen, we shot all the videos. We're editing on them now. And we're getting the cards right now. So I'm going to tell you one more time how this works. Dude. Manifestation Castle. Okay. Check it out. What you do is get your favorite crystal. Put it in the middle. Okay. Wrap a note that if you want to request healing, highest light, please allow my body to heal itself. Help me, do that. Please come to me and help me do that. You can also put affirmations around the crystal, stick it in the device, okay? Or what I do sometimes when I wish to manifest, I go to nice big Vogel and I'll wrap $100 bills around it. And I'll just let this thing's calling, the sacred geometry of this design calls frequency to it. It doesn't know it's calling the frequency of money. It doesn't know what money is. But there's a frequency it's calling to it. Try it out. It's called the Manifestation Castle. There's many of my friends here that literally bought one of these and all of a sudden they just started manifesting like crazy. So if you are one of those people, if you tried it, put it in the comments. People need to know. I'm trying to help you guys. That's all this is. I'm trying to help you guys. Like, let's go faster. I need this faster I can get my family up, independent, financially independent, healthy independent, awake, the faster we can help each other shift a planet. That's what this is. That's what Team Light is. So I'm trying to be real. That's what's up. I got to get you guys up faster. And then you can help your friends and family. And we should do like before and after videos, Like, hey, I thought it was a joke. It's not a joke. You get one of my devices. You're like, I'm seeing my higher self. I thought this was a joke. It's not a joke. I'll help you guys do that. All right, let's pull some cards. Yes, I like that. Faster, please hit me. See, that's what I'm saying. Everyone, you guys are like turbo nitrous. Look, everyone wants to go faster. They're like, faster, hit me, please. We got to get everyone moving in the right direction. Believe me, I would like to go faster too. Okay, and there's some things I'm going to share today. And like I said, I'm going to record it, but there's things specifically for peeps I'm going to share today as well. That's just for them. And then we will record it and I'll share it with the planet. Okay. Okay, let's go to card time banners. Card time. All right. I don't know why this thing's doing this. Let me just... Oh, there it is. All right, let's get it. Yes, I know. And thank you. Thank you. Listen, card time. Okay. Plus, I mean, these ones... Dude, that's a lamp with the PEMF coil in it. You don't want the big one? Dude, just get a lamp, put that on 528 hertz and go to bed. Winning. 888 hertz, whatever you want. I don't know, 1188. Just put it on the PEMF coil for the Triforce or the Brahma lamp, go to bed. That's it. Okay, let's do Dragon Riders. Let's do some Dragon Riders. This will be a little quicker today. I just wanted to jump on because I didn't want, I wanted to share, I know some people couldn't make it, obviously, to Sedona, and I get that. So I wanted to at least be able to share with you guys today some of the stuff we're talking about, right? Going carbon-based to crystalline-based, some of the solar flare stuff, and then some of the updates. I just wanted to keep you guys informed, okay? All right, our first Dragon Rider card is for the week coming up. Now, listen, I think time is speeding up, so maybe 1 week's two broadcasts equals 2 weeks now because it's so fast now. It's like 1 week is 2 weeks in one now because time is sped up. So maybe I should do 2 a week. Let me know if you guys think that I should do 2 a week instead of 1. Let me know. All right. Venus and Diom Shanin. The beauty of love lies in its wildness. Be daring and embark upon journeys with your dragon. Okay? Get out there and enjoy life. Get out there and get in nature. Okay? Get out there and remember who you are. All right? All right, let's get some more Dragon Riders. Comments, you're blowing it up. If you guys like this, go ahead and share it out. I appreciate it. If you guys have never seen me before on Instagram, hi, nice to meet you. My name's Rion. My third eye came on in 2009. And I'm here. Just helping out the best I can. All right? Trying to give you guys some clarity on some of the changes that are about to take place on Earth. Okay, and the next card is, for us Dragon Riders, Metatron and Astania. Be sincere and fearless. There is no point in pretending or changing yourself for other people. Yes, I 100% agree to that. And for all Starseeds, Angelics, beautiful Palladians out there, hey, 100,000%. You guys, now is not the time to change who you are for anyone. Become who you're really meant to be. Okay, that's what's up. All right, let's get it. If you guys are on Instagram, I don't even look at the comments. I love you. Come over to Unite the Collective on YouTube so you can see the rest of the awesome people that are here. Or on Facebook, I do check those, but the Unite the Collective, and I think on Team Light too. I'm dual broadcasting on those channels just to make sure that message gets out. You know what's going on. Let's do a unicorn card. For us Nords out there, what do we got? Yeah, I got it. They want to say something. They want me to channel, and I'm also like, hey, I got to be on stage in an hour and 45 minutes. So, I'll do what I can. There's strangeness. Okay, the Nords are saying there's weirdness, there's strangeness inbound. Okay, so distraction inbound. All right, what kind of strangeness are we talking about? All right, you guys, there's a strange choice coming. Okay? The choice is strange. Okay? So there's a choice for us Nords out there from Pegasus. Okay? Just over there and to the left. Outside the situation. And then because there's an ending. This was the bottom card. There's an ending. So that ending, we talked about it. We know what's going on. We know Dubai law. We know what's up. If you guys don't know, but Saudi Arabia left the U.S. dollar, dropped the petrodollar on the 19th. So there's a strange choice coming, and it's the end. I think it's the end of the old school SWIFT financial system. And thank goodness, gonna miss ya. You're really gonna miss you jackasses printing money out of thin air and not working for a living like the rest of us, huh? Welcome to the workforce, jackass. No wonder your children are so soft. Soft! Never worked a day in your life. I shake your hand, it feels like some sort of weird soft silk. Like clammy. You got clammy hands, man. Just kidding. Am I? I have like calloused up sausage hands. Look at this. This is I don't know. I work with my hands too much, okay? You guys out there in the garden, I don't know. I'm like, hey, right there with you. Watch out, you know. Hey, Tone, thanks for chiming in, buddy. Speaking of a hard-working brother, Tone, welcome to the show. I did an awesome interview with Mr. Tony Rodriguez yesterday. I'm editing that, and that'll be up soon, talking about all the stuff that's going on out there. Not only the Secret Space program, but everything that's going on right now. And obviously, he talks about his new book. And, me and him are going to be doing a tag team in Florida, at the Disclosure Now conference. Me and him are going to do a class. I'm going to teach energy awareness. He's going to crush on the astral projection. We're going to go back and forth. So that's going to be out there in Florida next month. Let's get a Lyran card. I want the Lyran card. It's not going to be the full enchilada, guys. We're just hitting the hot topics right now, okay? I think the Nords just hit it out of the park with that. They're telling you exactly what's about to go down. And the seeds are planted. Anchor in your star codes. You guys, seeds planted. You don't need to look outside of yourself for what you need to be doing right now, how you need to be taking care of yourself and your friends and your family. You right? The seeds have already been planted. Anchor in your star codes. Okay, if it's really hot in the morning, say you're in Phoenix, get up at 5:30 or 6 like the rest of us and get that morning meditation in before it's 120 degrees outside. And that goes for anyone out there dealing in the thing. You have to get up earlier. And hey, by the way, I go to bed earlier. It's okay. It's okay. Like 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm like, wait, I think it's time for me to shut it down. Shut it down now, I used to be up late, in the wintertime I stayed up late. But in the summertime, I get up early. I go to bed early. Let's get one more Lyran card. And then I do want... there's someone else who wants to say something. I'm going to pick a deck we don't normally use. I'm going to do a surprise one. Man, they want me to talk about Mr. T... and some of the stuff that's going on. I just don't know if I want to get involved on FluffTube talking about exactly what is going on and then having my channel banned. Like, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe I'll do a video on Rumble for you. Yeah, but yeah, there's some things I could say right now. I've seen Mr. T in Dreamtime many times, actually. So, Fusion, balanced schedule, heart living, tantric union. If you have that partner that you're working with right now, or maybe that partner's your higher self and you're working on a new business, taking care of yourself, getting your financial stuff together, listen, balanced schedule, heart living, tantric union. Okay? All right. More guidance. Yes, absolutely. Right. She's a night owl. Seattle and the Hizzy. I love it. You guys. Pete Conference, let's go. Are you guys coming to Florida? Let's go. And if you guys are coming into town today, you got a surprise. Got a surprise. I like to surprise my family. Lots of gifts and things for you. Let me see what we got here. I don't want to do the Astro card, we know. I'm going to do the magic of the Engins. And the hot little Taigetans. I got to do the Taigetan. No, there's something else. Let's do an Ascension Tarot. Because some of you guys are really into tarot. And you actually know way deeper meanings of what these cards represent. I simply pull the card. You guys are the experts, okay? I want to do an Ascension Tarot and then end with the Taigetans. This deck is so brand new. It's like... sticking together. All right, there we go. Ascension Tarot. By the way, it's my homie made this deck. I'm in this deck. Hey, look at that guy. Who's that guy? Who's the King of Wands? I love it. Ascension Tarot. You know who it is. Miss Norman. Danielle Norman. You guys, you haven't gotten this deck. That's where you get it. Okay, Ascension Tarot. Hey, you're like, what it is? You're like, hey, I'm not only the owner, but I'm a member as well. Okay? Listen. Let's get a good card. Let's tell them what's going on. Over the next... They keep... Okay, listen. 3 timelines. Okay, let's talk about this, why these readings are jumping all over. Not jumping, they're bullseye, but it's... There's 3 realities merging. So they're coming together and separating at the same time. So they're doing this. This is what they're showing me. Like, imagine 3 different timelines horizontally. They're going like this. They're together for a moment, and then they separate. And they're together, and then they separate. It's doing this, these timelines, okay? So that's why it's jumping all over the place. So there's 2 we're trying to take. So here's the highest one. Here's the middle, right? Highest, middle, and there's a lower one. The highest and the middle are going like this, but when they do this, some of us are jumping into the highest timeline. Now, there's one also down here. Some in the middle, when it crosses, the one on the bottom is way slower. It's like this. Turd land. Turd land. We don't want the 3rd timeline. This is where the turds go. But sometimes the 2nd timeline, the middle one, people are jumping in this place and going, like, you might have really weird dreams and go, oh, geez Louise, I don't want to be down here. And then you jump back into the middle. The goal is to get in the highest timeline up here. I hope that helps. Okay. Okay. Don't make a right on turd lane. Just stay out of there. Okay. Stay out of turd lane. All right. Here we go. Ascension Tarot. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? They hit that like a. Okay. You want to scan it? Here. Gosh. 10, the maze. The maze. So if you think about those maze as different timelines, the maze. I know, Danielle, Miss Norman, tell everyone what this means. The maze. I don't know. You know what I mean? 10, the maze. Maybe I should. Do you guys want me to read it to you? If not, I'm going to Hot Tygettans. Let me know. Going right into Hot Unicorns right now. You know? Life is a spell. Okay. It's a choose your own adventure. I like that. Choose your own adventure. I want submarines. And I want to feed. I want to, like. I was telling my Miss Coy this the other day. They're like, so if you had all this financial abundance, and what would you do? I was like, I just want to rebuild the reefs. And, like, go off the back of my dive boat and, like, my own little personal submersible. And, like, hang out with, like, a pod of dolphins. And, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll like, bring them some, like, sardines or something. Like, I don't know. I feed all my pets. Like, I can't. If I had, like, a pod of dolphins around me, I'm going to go, hey, next time I come, I'm bringing the goods. I'm bringing the goods. Just sitting there like 6 a.m. like, where is he? Just in a little 2-man sub. Just like, boop, 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 boop. Probably playing some Empire of the Sun. Just like, we are the people. Submarine. I don't know. People make all this money and they want to do and control people. I'm just like, I want to enjoy what this life actually has to offer. Like, I want to rebuild the reefs, bring the fish back. I just like that way better than any, I don't know. That's one of my projects, mind you. But yeah, because we're doing the 3D printing of the domes, right, in the houses, and I'm the alchemist mixing the concrete and the crystals and stones that's going in the hopper. Well, at the same time, I could easily 3D print cubes of different designs and then put different trace minerals in those artificial reef structures so the coral can grab a hold and grow faster. Not to mention, I could probably put certain trace minerals and actually nutrients in the concrete so the fish just keep coming up and they keep chewing on it. So, yes, we can do that. And there's people doing it right now. One of the projects I'd like. All right, let's go to maybe it's the Syrian in me. You know, I like fish. I like whales. I like dolphins. I like turtles. I like being underwater. I like, I'm an advanced diving. I'm an advanced diver. I even have my underwater, underwater driving vehicle, UDV. I have like an underwater license that I can operate machinery underwater, which is cool. Okay. Cosmic Emerald, create perfect health, access divine abundance. Okay. So work on that health, you guys. Work on transmuting. If you're detoxing, you're doing a cleanse, whatever it is, you're doing great. I know it stinks. It's hard sometimes to change diet. It's hard sometimes to change a sleep setting. It's hard sometimes to get up and go to the gym. But hey, right now is the time to do that, okay? Create perfect health. Go for that, all right? All right, now we're talking. Yes, we can. Dude, dude, I don't think, you're like, where is he? You're like, yeah, the RV's going to happen. Like, where is he? Oh, you didn't know. No, he has a rig off the front of his house. He just takes off and goes underwater for like 6 hours at a time. Where is he? He's underwater. There's like a bunch of dolphins. He I don't know. He hangs out with them. I don't know. I don't know. Some of you guys just like animals. I get it, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, I got it. Get it. Got it. Good. Animals are awesome. Don't hurt the animals, man. All right. Next card for us sexy engines. Tight white jumpsuits from Electra. Good morning and welcome to the Rion's broadcast. In the days of the Great Transition, this broadcast you shall be hearing on different bandwidths and radio stations. Sit back and relax and enjoy Earth Radio. All right. Come on. I'm talking to you through time. For all my fellow time jumpers that also jump back 1,000, 2,000, maybe 10,000 years into the past, welcome. I am your host. Oh, now we're getting closer to the truth. If this is your first time riding a wormhole, please sit back, relax, and make sure to keep all hands and appendages inside the ride at all times. Please eat lightly as we go through the threshold. Okay, with my eyes closed. Soul healing. Align with your essence. See your true colors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Just be with yourself. Listen, we got this. We're making jokes. We're moonwalking. We're tap dancing on these guys. We don't believe any of this narrative coming out. None. Nada. Okay? Nada. Let's get the right people in charge doing what they want to do to help humanity. Get the old people that, or the people that are doing negative things out of here. Vote them out. And we got this, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you to know how much I love and appreciate you. Check out teamlightstore.com. For all you guys, there's sales going on right now. Get your stuff. Whether it be this is like our starter kit. This is the step pyramid. Okay. Step pyramid set. Comes with 4 corner pieces. These are awesome. These are also really cool to bundle. You can put one underneath you, one underneath your partner. They each come with 4 grid sets, or you can get them by themselves. But this is really cool for pulling down information. So real quick, so you guys know, Nubians, upload information, 72 degrees. Giza, right, 51.54. It changes, but around 51 plus degrees, right? Transceiver, upload, download. Step pyramid, Chichen Itza, download. I think it's 51.84 degrees, something like that. But for Giza, but download. Okay, the flat tops, Chichen Itza, downloads information. So these are great, right? In the beginning to download information from your higher selves. Then eventually you get a Giza bed set, and then eventually up you go. These are great for the living room. If you want to put these in the living room, what I do is I put them under the couch where no one can see. And my favorite seat on the couch, my bed is gridded. And then underneath me when I'm watching TV, I'm also gridded. If you guys work on a computer all day, put the black rose by your feet at your workstation, even at work. Keep this by your feet. It's going to help transmute all the weird electromagnetic smog coming from the office building, coming from the routers, coming from the computer. Okay? So take your light tools to work day. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you very, very much. I'm going to rest and get ready and pack up, getting ready for the ultimate light mission today from 3 to 5 p.m. in Sedona. And I just look forward to the future, ladies and gentlemen. Till next time, all right? You guys have a great week. Peace. Bye-bye.